Well, art makes the world a more beautiful place, but it is so much more than that. Art creates change. Art is infrastructure. Art is an economic driver. There's an opportunity to dive deeper into how this is impacting our communities and how we can do it better. We're talking about the Creative Leadership Forum with Hannah Berry. She's the Executive Director of Lions and Rabbit Center for the Arts. Isaias Rivera, he is the Communications Coordinator. Welcome to you both. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk about the Creative Leadership Forum. What is this all about?
Yeah, so a few years ago, we had a bunch of people come to us, creative people that were asking us, how can we learn from other cross-sector? And that was everything from, I don't know what to do with my taxes, to, do I need a lawyer, or what kind of contract should I need? So through that process, one of our coworkers was talking about the importance of that cross-sectional education and how can we kind of model something. NASA has this like leading tank thing. So he was like, how can we do this for creative people? And that was kind of the flip of it. So really it's about all of these different cross-sector leaders coming together to talk to creative people about all of these different big topics. A few years ago, we did like art and money. Now we're talking about art as infrastructure, and that's way deeper, right? It's much deeper into, if you're a creative person and you want to be able to do this, here is how you do it, and you look at all these other social global missions and things like that.
And so this, truthfully, is for more than just creatives, because you're talking about the global impact of what art does. So let's talk about some of the breakout sessions that you're going to have and some of the people that are involved and what people will experience during the day.
Yeah, well, our friend Michelle will be, she'll be moderating one of our panels. But yeah, so we started this new program, and it's an ambassador program. And so we were looking at color theory. And so joy, what does that look like? What does trust and belonging look like? So some of those cross-sectional leaders that will be speaking at that event they have never painted anything in their life besides in the class, right? Sure. But they're there to really communicate how creativity in their workplace has been able to drive them to success as well. So we have everybody from government employees all the way to consultants to people who do this for a living, right? And the goal is to showcase that creativity lives in all of these sectors, and we as creative people can impact. So when you're thinking about who is the best person to go to this, it really is anybody who believes in their community, believes in the power of creativity, wants to see more creative talent or pipelined education in their workplace or even in their school. It's really truly about making sure that it's intergenerationally done, so that even if you're creative that's 85 years old, you're still learning in this space.
Yeah, well, we never stop learning. All right, Isaias, talk to me. Tell me why somebody needs to go to this. Why should someone be there?
Yeah, like Hannah said, we want to bring leaders together, talk about important topics. It is free. It's at the Bamboo Building, formerly the UICA building. It's taking place March 28th from 1 to 5:30. And we're doing a VIP happy hour afterwards. We just really want to bring members of the community together and talk about, important topics.
Yeah. What are you most excited to hear about?
I'm most excited just, being involved in the planning process, but just seeing everyone come together. I checked out Bamboo recently, so it's a really cool space. So just being in there again, once again, is going to be really cool to be in.
Yeah. What do you hope comes out of this?
I obviously deeply believe in the power of creativity, but I really want to start identifying with people, what does arts and culture mean? What does culture mean? And I believe that the only way that we're going to be able to do that is when we bring all this intersection together. There's sports culture, there's arts and culture, right? And so as we start to identify that, we'll start to really reclaim the space and the things that we want to see in our community. So being able to have cross-sector people come into creative space, it welcomes and opens new conversations that you usually don't hear or get to have unless it's my friend who's a creative, right? It's not somebody who doesn't know somebody. Like the creative sector usually doesn't get to go to paneled events.
Sure.
So it's just different, it's a flip.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's a great way to network, great way to meet people, great way to be inspired.
Yes.
And it's free. Donations are welcome, obviously, but then also there's a happy hour at the end, so you can come, pick your panels, you can go to the happy hour, and do all the things, none of the things.
Yep.
All right, perfect. Anything else you want to share?
No, I just hopefully see everybody there.
There you go. All right, it's coming up March 28th. It is a week from Saturday, Bamboo Grand Rapids, from 1 to 5:30. The happy hours from 5:30 to 6:45. Suggested donation $25, which is a steal for all of the interesting things that you'll be able to hear and learn that day. More information, sign up, lionsrabbits.com.